Welcome to your C News. I'm your anchor, Kayla. This is my co-anchor, Jane, and our reporter today is Catherine, and our news director is Olivia. Today is February 28th, 2024. It's a week 2, day 2. Stay tuned for today's announcements. The 5th grade classroom has been learning about fish and habitats, raising trout, and taking care of Firecracker, a betta fish. Firecracker's fish tank shows how plants and animals support each other. The plants help keep the fishbowl clean, and the fish provide nutrients for the plants. Let's take a look. Over to you for the shout-outs, Jane.
Thanks, Kayla. Shout out to Miss Zurich for setting up Moonlight Bowling for all of the C students. Miss Zurich is a rock star, and we are lucky to have her as our Chem Lab teacher. Shout out to Ross, Ollie, and Felix in Miss Shobe's class for answering 100 multiplication facts in 5 minutes. Keep up the great work. Shout out to E-Man and Wolf in the Wolf Den. Mr. Wolf is very proud of you working so hard on math. Keep it up. Shout out to Marcel in the Wolf Den. Marcel has changed his mindset about school, and Mr. Wolf is proud of you. Now over to Catherine for the birthdays.
Thank you, Jane. Next week's birthdays include Cash in Mrs. Wolf's class, Sawyer in Mrs. Moss' class, Cooper in Mrs. Wolf's class. Head down to the office for your birthday pencil. Now over to Jane for the lunch menu.
Thank you, Catherine. Today's lunch is taco in a bag, pico de gallo, taco, fiesta beans, and salsa. Thank you. Now over to Catherine for the weather forecast.
Thanks, Jane. Today's weather should be a high of 21, low of 14, and a lot of sun. Please stand for our pledge.
Today's pledge is the pledge to the earth. I pledge allegiance to the earth and the flora, fauna, and human life that it supports, one planet indivisible, with safe air, water, and soil, justice, equal rights, and peace for all.
Today we are interviewing one of our awesome C staff members. What is your name and what is your job here at C?
My name is Miss Gentry and I'm a 4th grade teacher here at C.
How long have you worked at C?
I have been here since it opened.
What do you like best about being a teacher?
Okay, I have to say the students. Olivia was one of my students. Kayla behind the camera was one of my students. And so I love the students. I love the staff. We laugh a lot together. We work well together. And I actually love our C school grounds, all the forests and everything we can do outside.
How did you become interested in reading?
Okay, so I've always been a huge reader. My parents were big readers. And if we went camping, we all read around the picnic table. If we went to the beach, we all brought a book. If we went on a road trip, I had a backpack full of books. So I was always reading. I love going to the library. I love asking a librarian to help me find a book I was looking for. I love climbing trees and reading in trees. So reading was a huge part of my life. I'm glad I grew up in an age where I couldn't have a phone.
What kind of hobbies do you enjoy?
Well, of course I love reading, but I also love to go to thrift stores and garage sales. I actually like watching reality TV too. I'm really big into a few shows.
What is one interesting thing that you would like to share to the students and staff at C?
One interesting thing about me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought a lot about this. What could I share with you guys? When I was in 3rd grade, I chipped my front tooth. How did I do that? I was supposed to be at my brother's band concert, and instead I ran around the school with my friend, and she wanted to go outside. I did not. We played this tug of war where she was pulling me. She let go of me, and I fell on my face and chipped my front tooth. So I have a chipped tooth that I have to fix every now and then, and it's a big regret. So if anything, you should stay with your parents, supervised where you should be.
Okay, the bonus question, what is your favorite kind of pizza?
Oh, my favorite pizza. I actually love sausage and mushroom pizza.
Thank you for being on our show.
Thank you so much, Olivia. It was fun talking to you and to see.
We finally escaped that abandoned barn.
I know, right?
Hello, I'm your math teacher, Mr. Angry Man Face.
No! What questions do we have to do, Mr. Angry Face person?
If you get it wrong, I'll have to chase you forever. But so the first question is 8 times 5.
40! 85!
Run.
See you later.